Just take us through the play that you made there at the end on Kentucky's final offensive play.
Okay, so I had like an edge rush. They had a tight end on the line. I didn't know if he would chip or just release right away. Came off, he chipped pretty hard, kind of stumbled a little bit, got my footing together and worked the move outside, then just kind of tried to bend the corner and reached out, and ball was right there. He basically put it right in my hand. Then looked to the side and watched Tavius hop on top of it.
Do you kind of black out after a play like that? Do you remember what's happening afterwards? Just what happens in the seconds afterwards?
There's like probably right after I saw Tavius scoop it, I have no idea what happened. Like me running to the sideline and getting all the head taps, and I just rushed with a feeling of joy, like you just can't even imagine.
Lane was saying that you'll probably be the first person to say that you had a play just like that last week that you couldn't finish off. Just what did it mean to you to be able to secure this play?
It meant a lot. It meant a lot. It was a tough week of practice, just coming in, knowing, we left and, more importantly, I left for myself things out there on the table last week, and just to get back to work and just get back to focusing on the details to, go and not make the same mistakes 2 weeks in a row.
I think you touched on it right there a little bit, but some of your defensive teammates were here earlier the week kind of preaching, going back to fundamentals, especially after some of the missed tackles last week. You feel like it's the defense as a whole, that's something that you did a lot, as a team, got a lot better at this week?
Yeah, no, we were hyper fixated on it, and it was relentless from the coaches coming in and just having to correct all the little things. We did things well last week. We did things well, this week, but there's, again, just little small details and things like that we need to harp on, and just every week just go back at practice and just focus on getting better.
With all the new pieces that we've been talked about, transfers and freshmen on the defense, how have you seen this defense grow just during the regular season, game after game?
Yeah, week one was terrible. Week one was something we, were embarrassed to put out on tape, and we went back, reassessed, got back to work, had 2 good weeks after that, and then, didn't have a great week last week. So, kind of did the process all over again, and that's something we need to get out of, and just keep, doing the little things, keep, playing at our best at all times, and not having to have stuff like that happen to push us into gear.
Was it hard as a defense not to panic a little bit after the big play that got them down to the 5-yard line?
Not at all. I think on the sideline it's just calm. We came to the sideline after the first fumble, ready to go out there again and have to end the game. No matter what, we always stay ready. We have the utmost trust in our offense, but things happen, and we go out there and we did what we were supposed to do.
And you guys have pressured Levis pretty well the whole game. Do you salivate a little bit, though, when it's a fresh right tackle in there at the end? Oh,
yeah, absolutely. It's something, we were made aware of as soon as the change was made. The guy, I think, went down with cramps or something like that. So, Coach came to the sideline and was like, we need to attack that guy. He's coming in, he's fresh, he's young. He hasn't been in the whole game. We need to show him what, we're about, and just go straight for that matchup. I think that's why they chipped. But I guess it wasn't enough.
What's it like to play in an environment like this? Jackson said it was a pretty cool experience for him.
It was unbelievable. Being at where I was at before, I never played in anything anywhere similar to this. The last time I played in a game like this was probably high school in Colquitt County. So just the amount of energy, the amount of love from the city as a whole, just from Friday, Thursday, just the whole weekend, it's unbelievable.
3 fourth-quarter drives. They crossed the 50 all 3 times. They never score. What did CP and what did Joyner tell you guys before the start of the fourth quarter about? Was it bend, don't break? What was the philosophy?
We have our winning edges, and one of them is give us an inch, we'll take it. So, that's in any circumstance, whatever they give us, whatever, goes down, we'll take it. And, we'll try our hardest to make it right.
I think you kind of touched on it a little bit, but before certain plays in those last 2 drives where Kentucky was trying to make something happen, they came after a big stoppage of play, whether it be a timeout or whether it be an injury timeout and all that. And when you look back at it in hindsight, do you feel like that really helped you kind of, help the defense kind of regroup and, refocus down the stretch?
Yeah, I think that. And then, I mean, we practice against the fastest offense in America. So I think, just coming in, playing an offense that huddles every play, that was another advantage to us. Another advantage was just playing in the morning. We practiced in the morning. I felt like, everybody was ready to go. Our bodies were ready to go. So, there were a lot of things that just kind of played to our advantage this week.
Last week, you were really on your toes against Tulsa, and today, Kentucky really fought back. What did it feel like when they were really pressuring you out there?
I mean, it felt like, tonight was a big-time game. It felt like we got the game that, we felt like we were going to get. You would love to go out there and win by 50 every night, but, you almost want to go out there and play in those big games, those big close games, even a little bit more. So the adrenaline was high, the energy was high, the sideline was solid, and we just went out there and handled business.
Just the defensive playmaking and the plays on special teams. What do you think that does for you guys as a group as you try to bottle this and, advance into next week as well?
I mean, there's some things we need to fix, but, when you punt the ball and it gets down on the one, I mean, you can't help but have energy going out there. You can't help but you want to force a safety, so stuff like that, big, those guys, a lot of them, that's the only phase they play on, and they take it, 100%, like it's the most important play of the game, and that's all you can ask for from your teammates. They go out there and they make big plays, and we go out there and, reap what they sow.
I think the offense only scored 3 points. The Ole Miss offense only scored 3 points in the second half. But y'all came out there and the defense did their job. Do y'all kind of take on that challenge when the offense to try to pick them up, or is it difficult for y'all?
I feel like it's nothing different that goes through anybody's mind on defense. We go out there and the only course of action is to stop them from scoring. We could be down 100, up 100, no matter what it is, what situation it is, what the offense is doing, what the other team is doing, what the refs are doing. We're going out there and we're trying to stop them from scoring. It's simple.
Obviously, Coach Joyner, very energetic, very fiery guy. I know you said you didn't really remember a lot of that after you made that play, but the first time you saw him after that, and especially when it was the defensive line who got it done at the end. I mean, just what was it like, kind of seeing him after all that?
It was a great moment. We hugged each other, came in close, told me he loved me, told him I love him. It was a crazy transition coming and just being a transfer in general, and coach as well as just my teammates taking me in and just showing love. Making me feel comfortable in a new environment. It's been a long time coming, and it's not full circle yet, but it's a great feeling to be getting there.
All right. Thanks, Jared. Thanks, guys. Just got one of these first things.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it. Prayers go out to him. I know he's got a lot of stuff going for him. He's a good player. But that's the game.
No, did you see it when it happened?
Oh no, I didn't see it when it happened. No, yeah. My senior year, we played them every year. My sophomore, junior, and senior year. My sophomore year, we beat them in state, and then my junior year, we lost to them twice, and then my senior year, we lost them again. So.